Oh my God, the process was a big challenge for me. I cleared my visa interview in, I think, the fourth attempt, and a good amount of research before you come here. Immediately got a PhD position at the same university. Everything was pretty new to me. I mean, the education here is quite different from what we do in India.
Hi Chavi, so what do you do in
Hi
NJIT?
Arun, I'm a PhD student here. I'm doing my PhD in statistics. After completion of my master's in data science in 1 year, I moved to a PhD program.
Okay. So, what was the challenging do you face in NJIT?
Everything was pretty new to me. I mean, the education here is quite different from what we do in India, but the struggles in India make us very comfortable living our lives and doing things here. I came here in August 2018, took like 4 courses in 1 semester, completed my master's in 2 semesters. That was pretty demanding for time from my side, and I had to live with a family and do all those things. But then it was good for me, and then I immediately got a PhD position at the same university. So it's quite good. Currently, I'm doing my coursework, pretty busy. I'll start my research from like next semester maybe, and then I plan to do it in 4 years.
So, what do you would like to say for the international students who are coming to NJIT?
I mean, like, it's good, but you should have done a good amount of research before you come here. You should know what courses you want to take in that particular major you are trying to do here. It's not that just you come here for masters in computer science and then you say I'll figure it out. If you do a good amount of research, plan things properly, then it's not tough. It's very much doable in very good time and giving you good rewards at the same time. I've seen people getting a lot of jobs, CPTs, even during their program. But it's just that how you tackle it.
So, why they have to come to NJIT, or they can offer other university as well, or anything unique about NJIT the student can come for it.
So in my perspective, I don't believe that university actually makes a difference. But this is a tri-state area, so every university around is a good one. NJIT is pretty good. It's an institution of technology, so like all the science and engineering courses, they are pretty best here. You have good faculty, good amount of interaction, and the teacher to student ratio is very nice. The professors here are very approachable. I mean, you can go anytime, ask your doubts. They will not even offend you for anything. Like in India, it sometimes happens. People are shy going to a professor and asking their questions, but it's not how it works here.
Okay, so you have done your master, then you got into a PhD as well.
Yeah.
So, if a new student wants to come to your level, so what are the things he has to do it?
You have to be very good in your academics first of all. You should know what professor is doing what research in all those areas. I got scholarship in my first semester as well as second semester, and I was a research assistant in my second semester with a professor in computer science department. So that project helped me a lot to build up on my profile because I was able to sell myself because of that. Then in summers I worked as a teaching assistant in EOP summer program at NJIT. And then as soon as I went to a professor at statistics department regarding some summer research work, he directly told me that if you are really interested, we can work on your PhD application because you have a good GRE score as well as you have a good academic profile. You have done a couple of projects in machine learning. So I think that's how it works. It's all the things put together that works. It's just not your GRE score or your resume or your GPA. It has to be overall good things.
So, what is a demanding course in US if a student wants to take a specialization in computer science?
So I think nowadays everybody just talks about artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science. and to the core of it relates statistics, and the managerial people also work for information sciences program. It's all about data analysis, and I think the industry demands this today because there's a lot of data and everybody wants to utilize it. Yeah.
Okay. So you are a successful student getting a scholarship
Mhm.
after your first semesters and everything. So similarly, if a student wants to get a scholarship in NJIT, so what are the things they have to take care, or what are the, because
They need to keep interacting with the professors, like whatever they want to research in the areas, they should talk to the professors related to those areas and ask for their assistantships regarding research assistantship, or maybe teaching assistantship, or maybe some volunteer work. My husband, who did my masters from the same university, he volunteered for one entire semester. He didn't get any money for one semester, but then other next semester he got 3 credits waived off by the same professor. So it's not like you get financial aid right away. Sometimes you have to show your work, you have to prove yourself before you are getting help.
okay, so another one question. So how was your visa process?
Oh my god, the visa process was a big challenge for me. I cleared my visa interview in, I think, the 4th attempt, and Professor Sir Arun only helped me in all the regards, otherwise I wouldn't be here. So all that credit goes to him. I got a lot of mock interviews done with him. He helped me in all the questions. How should I say? What should I say? How should I manipulate? And I mean, what are the good things you should talk about, and what should you not talk about that's not necessary? So all that was the help provided by Sir Arun.
Okay, thank you. I
Thank
don't want
you.
to